U.S. home prices have fallen now for 7 straight months. Yale economist Robert Shiller, co-founder of the S&P Case-Shiller Home Price Index, sees prices falling further. He joins me now from the S&P Housing Summit in New York City. Well, Bob, you said you wouldn't be surprised if real home prices fell another 10 to 25%. Over what time frame, and what makes you so pessimistic?
Well, I'm not at all sure about this, but I think it seems plausible. The home prices have been falling since 2006. There was an interruption when the home buyer tax credit came in, but now they've resumed their fall. So it just, I can't be scientific about this, but the situation doesn't look good. We have a large inventory of unsold homes. We have a lot of homes underwater. It could keep going down. I don't have any way to quantify how much it could go down. But that seems like just a guess where it will go.
So when do you see prices bottoming out?
Well, that's unclear. Implicit in your question is the assumption that they will bottom out, that they will start. That seems to suggest that you're asking me, when will the boom start again?
And you don't see it.
Well, we could. It's a social phenomenon. I don't know how to. It's like ask me, what's the next fad in clothing? I don't know. And it's a fad. That's what these booms are. And maybe we won't have. Maybe the next bubble won't be in housing. We've seen a bubble in gold and oil and other things. So it could happen, but we could also continue to see a slide in home prices for 20 years.
20 years?
That's what we saw in Japan.
Now, Japan saw a slide for 15 years and a little up. Are you saying that the U.S. could become another Japan?
Yes. Incidentally, Japan is not a basket case. Japan, the economy has been growing between 1% and 2% a year. They call it the lost decades, but really not a disaster, not a depression.
But the home price situation.
That could happen. We could have slow growth for the next 20. I'm not predicting it. But I'm a little pessimistic. Yeah, that we've been in a 5-year decline already since the peak in 2006, and I don't see evidence that we're coming out of it.
Now, you've noted that your 20-city index has experienced a double dip.
Right.
You've called this a housing recession. Does this mean then that what are the odds that we'll see a double dip economic recession?
Well, whether we call it a double dip or not, I think that there is a risk. We've seen the unemployment rate in the United States rise by 0.3% in the last 2 months. That's still not enough to be significant. If that goes for another couple of months, then I would start thinking that we were seeing real signs of a new recession.
That we're in the beginning of a recession.
Right? Well, no, we might already be in it. It depends on how they later define the recession dates.
Now, you said that the next month would be critical. You say the economy is at a tipping point. What data are you looking at?
Well, I would really be curious to see what happens to the employment situation. If it continues, it's getting to start looking like a trend in the economy. Of course, housing prices also. The summer months are usually up months because it's a strong season. If that takes hold, then maybe we won't have a decline in home prices.
All right, thanks a lot. Robert Shiller, Yale economist.